What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. You guys already saw the title of this one. So how to make $100 a month off of about $1,000. Well, with that being said, it's going to be a little bit different than any other video you've seen doing this. So let's go ahead, cue the intro, jump right into this video.
I know I'm fine, but the money
makes guys, so this one is going to be with futures. Now, not a lot of people know about futures. Now, it is a futures contract still. Now, this is something that you get to use span margin. Now, that may scare some people right away, but you can set rules in order to, still mitigate everything and have structure. So this is something that I have been doing for a little while, but I haven't really shown people because not a lot of people seem to be super interested. But I was talking to somebody earlier today and they were asking, how they saw me trading futures, and they're like, well, how do you do this? So I do this more off of my E-Trade account, but I have Thinkorswim up, and Thinkorswim is a great platform to do this on as well. I have it on another account, but this is just an account I have open right now. I don't have any open on MES in this account. That might change, so I want to go ahead and show this one. So futures are going to have, again, I'm not buying the future. I am just selling the options on it, just like I do for cash flow and all the other stocks. So there's a couple of these I do them on the S&Ps, oil, and gold. So those are really the only three that I have messed with on these. I'm sure you can get into some other commodities and stuff like that, but that's just not what I do on these. So first thing I want to do is we have the MES. The MES is just a smaller version of ES. For any of you guys that have ever dealt with futures, ES is the big one. MES is the smaller one. It's micro M. It's basically just micro ES, E-mini, which stands for the S&P 500. And they have their option chain is going to look just like the other ones before. Now, again, you guys know I do a lot of videos on Robinhood because it's for it. Robinhood does not support futures. I think that's something that's very important. And why really I stayed away from Robinhood, because I knew from trading futures before, I love the TD Ameritrade and E-Trade's futures platforms and how they do it. So I'm going to go in here. You guys know I love the 43-day, 43 to 45, and sometimes I'll go into the 30 days. But for right now, I'm going to go March 24th here. And the market is closed when I am doing this right now, just after about an hour after market closed. So the futures will be opening up in about an hour here, 30 minutes. But the thing I want to show you guys here is the difference. So if you're used to Robinhood, it's basically just flip-flop. Calls are still on the left, puts are still on the right. But it's just flip-flop. The purple shaded color is in the money, and the black is out of the money. So obviously, and this is probability of in the money. So I want to make sure I'm staying out here. You guys see I have this one kind of highlighted. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to grab this tool, and I'm going to kind of figure out where this is at. So 4,700. Again, the market just had a nice solid green day, so this is not a day I would want to be selling a put on in this one. But I wanted to show you guys this because I know a lot of people want to do the S&P 500 or SPY. This is just an easier way to do this and basically risk less money technically. So if I want to do this, I'm going to click sell. And first thing I'm going to do is here, I'm just going to show you because I want to show you one-to-one. Is I'm going to make it just one contract. And then I'm going to hit confirm and send, but it's not going to send it. So this is the main screen here that I think you need to be looking at. So the overall, there is a notional value of about $23,500. Now, that is a true thing. But their max profit is $76.25 based off of where we have it right now. And your resultant buying power in stock is going to be $4,200. Now, that's not what we're looking at, though. What we are looking at, though, is the buying power for options. Now, that is the bigger thing that I'm going to be dealing with. And so you're seeing that's going to be about $1,400. Now, if you did this earlier today when I was looking at these, it was at like 915, and then it jumped up to about 1,100. And as the market bounced back, everything kind of got higher. Because, again, it's going to show this is span margin, not regular margin. So it's going to take volatility into account. That's one thing that not a lot of people understand, but it is one thing to definitely account. So I'm going to hit delete on this. I want to go in, and you guys can do these on weeklies as well. You can see them. They literally do this every day. So if I want to go to next Thursday, next Friday, yeah, Thursday, I was right. And, a lot of people want to do these on, and I'm going to show these on 20 deltas as well. But I want to show 10% here. I'm so used to right clicking. I don't know why, but I am. So if I can get this to change here. Again, I just want to kind of show you guys the notional values versus, again, same notional value, but then, now you're risking $1,029. But your max profit is $22. But this is weekly now. You guys see where I'm going with this? Now, again, you're not going to get as far out. You're only 7 days. But that's where you're going to be at here, and that's 48.55. So you're looking at, that's a bigger jump here, obviously. Let's see if we can get it. It's right about there. So obviously you are getting, you're getting further out with more time. That's obviously going to happen. So I just want to remove these real fast, and then I'm going to go on ahead over to oil, because I think this is another commodity not a lot of people really deal with, or not enough people mess with, but it's also a great asset to also be playing in, I think. And same with gold. So we are actually just going to go / and then gold is actually GC. We're just going to look at these really fast for you guys. And you guys see I have some yellow lines up in here. I usually tag the first of every month, so I just kind of see the time span of 1 month. I think it's easier than looking down here at this time frame. And you'll see though that they do have some different, you'll see this is the active contract right here. I want to go out. I would probably oil. You can show different. Again, I like to stay where I am. So 39 days, we can go to the monthly, even though I prefer to be at the weeklies, to be honest with you. But we can go back out here, and then first of all, we want to go to about that 10 to 15. So 2015 is where this would be at. 2000. We got to get it right. This isn't super important, but to me, I like to show this. So this is where you're looking at right now. Again, I don't like having all these indicators on here, to be honest with you. So this is where you would be at with this one. You're basically hoping that it doesn't come down below this on oil. But again, if you were wanting, or this is on gold, my bad. If you were wanting to sell gold, again, I recommend waiting on a red day. But this isn't a bad spot to sell one, I have to be 100% honest with you. So again, we're going to go back to that 15. I'm going to click sell. And I just want to show you guys the notional and the margin that you're really going to have to put up for these, and what your profits are going to be. So this one, obviously, we're on the actual one. So this is actual gold. This isn't the mini. That's the difference on these. But if you go to /MGC, you're going to see a major difference. So we're just going to instantly go. Sometimes Thinkorswim messes around with this thing. So I'm going to instantly go back out to the same day. This is just a notionally smaller value. Instrument, is not available. So yeah, this is on me. But you can do this. I don't have any golds on the M's. So /M, and then CL, I believe, is crude oil. I have them over here on my watch list. I'm not used to typing them. To be 100% honest with you, you guys can see this one has been down. It's been downtrending a little while. But I like to pick up gold. Gold is not gold, but oil is volatile, and you can get some good deals on this one, to be 100% honest with you. You can see you can get further out of the money here on these. So 15 is a 64.5. So I'm going to click this one, and we're going to pop this up here. 64.5. Yeah, you're going to have to zoom out just to get to it. So 64.5. We'll say this is good. And we have it already lined up down here. And again, guys, this is just showing you guys the futures, just walking you through how this is possible. I think it's something that, again, not a lot of people use, but again, you're at resulting buying power. So $2,000 and you're making $63. Again, the market's closed right now. This will change as it goes, but I would prefer to do it on These ones, rather than some of the others, there's no PDT rule also on options. I think that, or on futures or futures options. I think that's another thing to be looking at. Again, I like these, and again, I really like these for micro ES. This is by far my favorite one. This is the one that I do quite a bit of, and again, I have no problem with this one whatsoever. I've traded it multiple times. I've traded the ES as well, and it does very, very well for me. Again, you can go out to those 7 days. I know a lot of people like those weeklies, or you can go out 5 days, whatever you want. If you want to put them on Mondays, these open on Sunday nights, and then they close Friday whenever the rest of the market closes. I do think that this is a more capital efficient way of doing things, obviously, by looking at this and seeing it, when you're able to collect almost 10% every single month, or theoretically every 45 days. You're going to I take them off personally before they ever expire. There are some more fees that are including in this, but usually the capital requirements and stuff like that basically your wins outweigh your cost, and your return on capital outweighs it by a lot. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys all for watching this video. I hope this helps somebody else out there. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. I will answer them. Thank you, guys.